Hey guys, Tales of Creed here, and welcome to a little bit of a different video today. I'm going to be talking about a lot of the news and images that were released for Trails of Cold Steel 3, which I know I haven't done that game yet, and I haven't worked on it. Like, I haven't gone to Cold Steel 2 at all yet. I'm still doing Cold Steel 1, but I really love this series, and it was something I really wanted to talk about. Especially if you follow me on Twitter, I was freaking the fuck out over the news that was being released and the images. Like, I was going nuts, because I'm like super crazy about this series. And it was something I wanted to make a video on. I wanted to talk about the images, I wanted to discuss some things, and I also wanted to speculate a few things based on the images that were released and given to us. So I thought I'd make a video about that, and we'll see how it goes. So before we get started on the images though, some of the few things that we've learned is it's going to be exclusive to PS4. So sorry to the Vita users out there, you kind of got left in the dust. Also, it's going to be it's expected to have a fall 2017 release date, so that's about what you would expect. I think they already said that before, but you know, confirmation again. So there you go. Some more news that I actually just found out. I didn't research this very well apparently, but now I'm researching it a little bit more in preparation for this video. But apparently it starts a year and a half after the end of Trails of Cold Steel 2, which you can definitely tell. I'm going to flash on screen some one of the images, a shot of Reen, so you get to see how Reen has grown quite a bit. It really doesn't look like it's only a year and a half. It looks like 3 or 4 years. But you're definitely getting a time skip in this one, which I'm going to delve a little bit deeper into some of the later images about that, so we'll get to that in a minute. The members of Class 7, including the protagonist Reen, have graduated from the military academy and are each walking their own path. I should also clarify, I'm going to try not to spoil too much in this video. So if you're not caught up on like Cold Steel 2 or even Cold Steel 1, I'm going to try my best not to spoil things for you guys. I really just want to go off the images that were released. And there isn't a lot to really like spoil. I mean, some of the stuff I'm reading right now are big spoilers that I'm not going to say, but definitely gonna try to keep it to a minimum, and we'll see where we go. The cool thing about some of this news though is we're going to be exploring the western side of the Empire this time, which in Cold Steel 1 and Cold Steel 2 we've only explored the eastern side, so that's something I'm really excited for. And you can also definitely tell that from like they're like updating all the models and stuff for the PS4, so all the character models and everything look fan-fucking-tastic, so I'm really happy about that. And yeah, so I'm really excited about the western side of the Empire. I'm like, they keep talking about it, I'm like, yes, please bring us over there so I know what's going on. And then one of the final things is we're going to be seeing Trails in the Sky characters in this game, which I'm like my mind is going crazy. Because if I see like fucking Estelle in there, I'm gonna be like, if I see a fully 3D modeled Estelle in this game, I'm gonna lose my shit. It's just gonna go, it's gonna be nuts. So that's something I'm really excited for. So, also, actually that's kind of a spoiler, I'm not gonna read that one, but there's more news. If you want to look up some news, just look up Trails of Cold Steel 3 and you'll get a few more things. There's also updates for the battle system and everything, but we're going to go over that as we go over the images, so we'll get over that when we get to it. So I'm probably showing the first shot of Reen already since, you know, I talked about him. So you can definitely see, like, you know, as the series goes on, you get the cooler coats. I mean, as you get older, characters just get more badass. You gotta give them, like, the top designs, so. Reen is looking fucking amazing. So the thing about Reen, like, this whole time skip and Reen getting older, is something I want to put into, like, a big, like, I don't know how to say it, like, I want to focus on that, because if you look at this screenshot, which is the visual for the game, you're going to see a couple new characters. These characters, never seen them before. Completely new. Uniforms as well, completely new. And The only characters we know from this screenshot are the two in the back, which are Reen and Altina. Altina, if you're watching my Let's Play, you don't even know who the fuck she is, so. But she's a very heavily used character in Cold Steel 2, so that's all you need to know. But 2 completely new characters, front and center on this visual. Main thing I'm thinking, and this is speculation on my part, main thing I'm thinking on this one is they're going to be focusing on new characters. So we're going to have new, like, main leads, so new protagonists. And I'm guessing Reen is going to be, like, a pivotal role, of course. But, especially with some of the other information that I didn't read off because it's spoilers. But he's definitely going to have a pivotal role. But I believe with these new characters and how they're framed in this shot, I believe they're going to be similar to Trails in the Sky 3rd, where they're going to be the new main characters. There's also more images to support that theory, but we'll get to that. So yeah, that's the main thing in this image. There's also going to be more influence from, well, Reen, of course, but also we're going to be seeing Altina more, which was kind of a big surprise to me. I never thought she would get such a big presence in the series, so I'm actually really surprised to see Altina in this visual, so that's pretty cool. Moving on to the next image, though, we have a shot of Elisa. Elisa is looking damn fine. So, I'm excited for that, man. You can also look in the background, a city we've never seen before. It looks fucking amazing. And this is also a show of, like, what they've been working on, what the upgrade to the PS4 can do. And the models look amazing, in my opinion. Like, everything just looks so much nicer, so smooth, and especially, like, you can tell with the Elisa's model, they're going for a slightly different art style change, and it looks amazing. It looks goddamn good. Obviously not, like, far different from what they've been using, but I believe with the you know, the upgrade from the PS3 to the PS4, we're going to be seeing much better models and much better everything. So Elisa looks really good. I just need some of those Laura screenshots, please and thank you, Falcom. So get on that. Elisa looks really good, though. She's looking pretty top. And mentioning top, that top is quite nice. Moving on, though. Moving on to the next screenshot is what I presume to be the next main character. Don't know his name, don't know really anything about him, so there's not much to talk about in this scene. You could probably mention his uniform, but we'd never really even seen that uniform before. So I don't even know what I could talk about for this one. He wields 2 swords. You can't get more anime than that. There you go. But yeah, the thing about this uniform, though, is pretty much every new character in these screenshots is wearing this uniform. So I'm guessing it's a school similar to the Thor's Military Academy on the western side of Erebonia. But that's all I can really presume from that. So on to the next one, though. Really cute girl. There we go. Same uniform as the male, so probably going to be slightly important. I'm guessing, yeah, I'm really guessing there's going to be like a very similar academy next to Thor's, maybe another Thor's academy, or like, you know, like just another similar school on the western side, because I don't believe there's only one Thor's academy, or at least something similar to that effect. I mean, there's tons of other military academies, so it's probably just some other military academy. That's all you have to go off of. Really like this girl's design, though. She looks really cute. Liking those thigh-high boots. I love them. Background, though, you can see New City, probably in the western Erebonia, of course. This city looks a lot like Berea-Hard, though. I was gonna think like maybe they're in Berea-Hard and they like updated the models and stuff, but I really think it's just a new city that kind of looks like Berea-Hard. Probably. So, alright, moving on to the actual biggest image that is like the most important image that they've shown off is this one, which you're going to see. quite a few things. The completely different UI change, which looks goddamn awesome. Enemy models updated. You can see that the 2 characters that were in the visual key are now in the battle, so it kind of makes you think like, yeah, these 2 are probably the main characters, but also you can see that Altina is in the party. So I'm thinking Altina is going to be a pretty important character in this game as well. Like, she's going to be like one of the main characters, which she has never been one of those main characters before, so that's really interesting. But what's more interesting to me is the completely different UI change. They're going to be having different... They're going to be using the D-pad for all the items and the orders and stuff. You can run away on it, so you don't have to go through, like... You don't have to spin through a menu and then use all the face buttons for attacking, moving. That's gonna get some taking used to, honestly. Like, I'll probably really, like... If I let's play this game blind or anything, that's gonna be hard to get used to. Because I'm so used to using the control stick to, like, just spin through all of my options. So it's gonna take some getting used to actually do the buttons. So that's something. I really like I don't know how moving is going to work in this, because I'm guessing the camera obviously changes, but this single shot of like how the camera is framed, like, it makes it look, well, yeah, actually it's just for like when you're pressing a button. So once you press like move, the camera will probably change to like overhead, so you can move to wherever you want to. That makes the most sense. But yeah, all enemy models we've seen before but updated, so those look good. I'm wondering, like, God, I'm wondering how the camera is gonna be, because it looks like this is a pretty small street, but like the thing is, we don't see the other characters within this shot. So the thing is, they might just be like, they might just disappear for like one person's turn, so that might just be a thing. Or they're off screen a little bit. But I'm kind of surprised I don't see like the other characters in this shot, considering like how small the street is, as well as like how close the enemies are to each other. It seems a little weird, but I'm sure, I'm sure it's no big deal. I'm just trying to point out things and look at them. But yeah, everything looks great. Everything is basically the same, like all the mechanics. They still have CP, still have Brave level points. So I actually really like the Brave level points at the top there. That's nice. It looks like they have buffs and debuffs on like right under that, which is really cool. I'm fucking hyped for that. And yeah, the turn order's there. I think like the main thing is just the face buttons are being changed, and like there's no scrolling anymore. You just press a button and then you go. And I'm excited for that, but I'm also scared because I gotta get used to that. But it looks really nice. So I think this is the most important image they showed off. This is like everything. Like, this is what you're going to be seeing in the game, and it looks really good. So props to Falcom for that. Yeah, like I can't believe it. Just everything looks so good. I'm sorry, I'm gonna start breaking down. Everything just looks so amazing. Like the models look so much better. Not that Cold Steel has bad models and everything, but like they were definitely not, like the PS3 and the Vita were definitely holding it back a little bit. So I'm actually really glad that they're taking the step forward to the PS4. Anyway, moving on. Going on to this page of a dude running in a city. I feel like this is just more of a show of this new town, which seems to be very, very Japanese oriented. I would assume this town would be in like Calvert, but that's kind of just me assuming things. Don't know who this character is at all. Have no clue, so don't really have anything to say really. Actually, is that the back of Reen's coat? That actually might just be Reen. God, I don't fucking know. It looks like the back of Reen's coat. Is that Reen? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't friggin' know. I guess we'll find out soon. I don't know. It's all speculation. And moving on to the final image, though, is we get to see a new design change for Sara. So Sara looks great. I really like the hair, so that looks nice. It looks like she kind of took like some notes from Laura, because her new outfit kind of looks like Laura's outfit in Cold Steel 2. That might just be me. I feel like it looks pretty similar, but I don't know. Especially like with the hair, she really looks like just the Laura right now. Like in this shot, I really feel like she looks very similar to Laura. It might be the hair, like just the hair and the outfit together, but like especially like the hair right now that I'm looking at it, like it looks very similar. But I'm excited for that. Like I really wish they just showed a little bit of her face. I was like, man, I really want to see a little bit. Nice boots. It looks like she's scouting though, maybe doing some bracer work. But if you look pretty closely, you can see that she's scouting on a character we actually know. It looks like she's scouting Lecter. So don't know what that's about. It actually kind of makes sense considering the events that take place in Cold Steel 2. I can see this being a scenario that happens. So, thinking about it now, it's probably not bracer work. But yeah, I was really interested in this specific screenshot because she's obviously tailing Lecter, and Lecter has always been like such a mysterious character in the two games. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't even say especially a certain game. I just think both games he's just such a mystery. Like he's such a weird. He's not even. I don't know. He works weirdly. You know. He's really smart, and he knows how to get. He was the one who ended the conflict in Nord after it seemed like it was going to go really bad, and ever since then he's just been like this figure that we know nothing about, but he obviously runs a few things behind the scenes. So, and also he works together with like Milliam and Osborne. So, quite a few things to learn from this shot, but obviously not enough to go off of or anything. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. There's a lot of things to think about for this. I mean, there's a lot of things to look at and be like, whoa, that's super cool. Obviously this isn't enough to like go off of and like make crazy assumptions. Like the only thing I can think of for these few screenshots we've seen is we're going to be getting new main characters similar to Trails of the Sky 3rd, which I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't even know if that's right. That's just pure speculation on my part, so don't take it seriously. Obviously Reen is still going to play a pivotal part of the game, so even if he isn't the main character, I expect him to be playable, and I expect him to be very important, especially with some of the other information that was released that I didn't speak of. But I do recommend, if you want to look it up, just look up Trails of Cold Steel 3 and you will see all the new information. I just need to see some screenshots of Laura and I'll be pretty good. And Fee would be nice too. And Emma. And that's it. Oh yeah, there are guys in this game. Yeah, maybe seeing like Elliot would be cool. Maybe I almost said Machias, but no one wants to see Machias. Eustace, you know, I actually kind of want to see Milliam after like a year and a half. I think that'd be interesting. But yeah, I'm a little iffy on the possible new main characters. I do think the girl using like the double tonfas are pretty cool. I think they're tonfas. And then there's just a dude with two swords. Hopefully they end up cool, you know. Reen looks really cool. Like they make Reen so cool that he can't even be playable anymore. Don't you hate that? You hate when characters get so cool that you can't play as them anymore. So I'm guessing he's going to be part of the main party, though. Similar to how Sara was in like the games, because she is playable. So wouldn't really worry about that. It's just I'm expecting a different focus, but there's definitely we're definitely going to be learning more about Reen in this game, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. I'm sorry this was probably all over the place and I'm rambling, but I do want to speculate a little bit and discuss it because I really like these games and I like talking about them. If you did enjoy this kind of video though, let me know, because I don't usually make videos discussing like trailers or screenshots. I don't usually do that kind of thing, and I usually have a lot of thoughts about them. I just never record anything. So let me know if you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any other thoughts. Maybe you have some thoughts or something. You saw a few things that I missed in these screenshots. I don't know. But if you do, let me know, and I would be interested in what you have to say. I'm sorry if I had a few spoilers in the video, but I did warn you, like, hey, there might be some spoilers. Gonna try and keep it to a minimum and just discuss what's on the screen. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know, and let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this, just discussing things and talking about video games. Bam, boom, bam, bam, ah. Yeah. And if there are like more trailers for like, I think Berseria is too close to do videos on, but if there are more shots of like Cold Steel 3 and like any other stuff I'm really interested in, maybe we can do stuff on that. So there you go. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next videos.